dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. Be so sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance to the turns daylight. So jump in the moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. We are just about set to get the festivities started, and off we go on this Christmas Eve. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Room to run right away. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, this is Walker. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
2nd and goal at the Packers 7-yard line.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Check, Bobcat.
They'll motion over Metcalf. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? He'll complete it to Barner. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. A.J. Barner. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his second touchdown of the year. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Jones going to throw right away. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
60
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready up. Set. Track at 60. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Jones now on 1st down. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the 1st down. Here's a run. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That one, taken in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Green Bay. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Look at him move away from the tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Back to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Van. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
We are through. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's into space past the 25. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's Walker. Marked down at the 6. 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
On play action, it's Jones. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got a man. That's Watson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lloyd. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's complete. It's Lloyd.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Try to run it with Lloyd. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Packers. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the... he fumbled the football. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the toss, it's Lloyd. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Lloyd. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
The man in motion is Watson. Jones to throw for it on 4th down. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He's got a man. It's Metcalf. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
65.
He'll look to throw. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Set. Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw yet again. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Near the sideline and caught by Metcalf. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
Now a loose football. The Packers have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
On play action, it's Jones. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. In motion, Reed. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, let's go.
This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big gainer for Green Bay. An even 40 yards. Run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garendo. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball.
And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers are going to open up the lead to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stephanie. Go, Rick. Go. Ready.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jones. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Play action now. It's Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Again, they'll throw with Jones. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll take this down to about the 15. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Second and 7. Shotgun now for Jones. That's complete. It's Lloyd. Into space at the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now a play fake. Jones. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, Reed. Again, it's Jones. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight as the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does, so I don't hate the call. But great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now he's loose at the 40. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Jones. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He's going to run it. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing, Jones. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Watkins motioning over.
1st and 10.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the set. Set. Hurt. Go.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jones. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up now for 2nd down. In motion, Reed. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Jones to the air again. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and
under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for his 2nd consecutive time. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Sly now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will cut the deficit to 7. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, hit every side, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.